Okay, let's see if this works. I've got to do some, I'm sorry. I got to do some like preference things, but I think after I click allow, oh, there we go. Oh, good grief.
We can always add the links into the org page so they can get those later if we need to.
All right, I think this is going to work. Let me know
Okay.
if it doesn't. Can y'all see my agglomeration? Okay. So here's I'm gonna just take you day by day. This is something, host coaching is something that over the past couple of years of doing this, I have tweaked it a lot. But I got to a point where I kind of liked it. It was working well. And so I haven't really messed with it a whole lot. So I got a lot of these ideas from other people. I can't take credit for a lot of this. And if I see a new idea, I'll be like, oh, I want to put that in. So this is kind of a conglomeration of a lot of higher level, people that have taught me a lot of things. So I start my host coaching on Thursday. I send 2 messages on Thursday. I feel like there's a lot of information that I want my host to know up front. And so I send it in 2 different messages. So the first one is just this picture of me. One thing I've tried to really do is put a lot more of me into my party. I don't have time for a lot of lives, but I try to do as much, many photos as I can. So I say, hey, I also automate my host coaching. So anywhere you see a dynamic field, it's automated for me. So I say, hey, Nancy, it's Jessica with Pampered Chef. I want to first thank you for your support of my small business. Pampered Chef is how I provide for my family. So thank you for partnering with me. And I really like that someone taught us one time that they put this in here, because I thought, that's a good thought, is I want to thank them first and let them know that this isn't just me doing this for fun. I mean, I know people do it for fun and it is fun, but this is how I help provide for my family. So it lets them know that I'm serious about this. Thank you for partnering with me. I used to send out paper, host packets. But when I had my second child, it was quickly like, yeah, no time for that. So I made a virtual one, and I was going to see if I could show it to you really quick. And all of this, I can help anybody create any of this stuff. So just let me know if you need help, because this is a template that I created on Canva. So it would be very easy to share this with you, and then you could just go put your stuff in there. I also recorded like a welcome video of myself, just kind of introducing myself, telling them about my family, my kids, about how I lost my job in 2020 as a nurse, and, that whole story, because I want them to know my personal connection with Pampered Chef and why this business is so important to me, and why the success of their party, it really supports my family and that kind of thing. It's got the integrated links for the catalog. This is the same wording that I have in their text. So I repeat myself a lot in my host coaching. And that's one thing that I like to repeat, is the thank you. My goal is to create a fun, informative, interactive experience virtually for you and your friends. I want you to get everything on your wish list. Please trust me as your consultant and know that I do want you to get your whole wish list. And then I want them to know our partnership is incredibly important, because it really is. If you don't have a host that's engaged in their party, it's not going to be very successful. I've only had a couple times that it is. So it is really important. And then I just have a slide, just a fun picture. Benefits of a virtual party in your PJs, invite all your friends, shop online at your convenience. I've got tips for $1,000 party, send personal invites, and I walk them through the host coaching and how to do that. So I'll show you how I communicate those instructions to them. Interact and comment on my posts, tag friends, and have fun. Remember, nothing is time sensitive. Check in at your convenience. A lot of hosts, they want to apologize. I'm sorry I didn't get to my party today. It's not time sensitive, and I will remind them. And that's the great thing about a virtual party is you don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. If you have friends and family not on Facebook, send them your link. So reminding them not only just because the party's on Facebook, I'm reminding them that they need to also be texting it to friends, sharing it with their grandparents that, may cook that aren't on Facebook and things like that. I've got a slide in here. Would you like more rewards? Talking about the host booking challenge, telling them what they'll get. So all of their perks here after the third party. And then, so here's where I kind of put in a little snippet about being a consultant, just very informative. I've got these links or their videos straight from the Be a Consultant page on Pampered Chef. And then would you like to learn more? This link here goes to the Be a Consultant page so they can scroll through and see the kits and things if they want to click there just to learn more. I tell them about tracking your hostess rewards. It's got very step-by-step instructions. I actually repeat this probably a total of 3 times in my text messages as well, because that was one thing I was noticing is that every single one of my hosts kept coming to me and asking, well, how can I see my orders? How can I place my order? And I said, clearly this is something that I'm not communicating well, because I'm having to over and over tell my host, okay, go to this website, click this left-hand corner, and it was getting a little bit much. But I think I've had a decreased amount of hosts asking me how. And so I think that was good to put that in more than once. And then the last slide, and this is still just my my host packet. Thank you for trusting me as your consultant. Thank you for supporting my small business. And I use this picture a lot in my shows and in my host coaching. So let me bounce back. If they were to never click that, they're still going to get all that information in my text. Because I know links don't work sometimes, and maybe they just don't have time to click on it. So there's the same wording that I was just showing in there. Create a fun, informative, interactive experience. My second message on Thursday is about inviting their friends. And I made this link, and I'm going to share this whole document on the org page. I made this photo. It's a mobile preview, because I guess probably most hosts are working from their phone, about how to actually go in and share their party page in a private message. And I tell them you can put wording here, and then you can say share, and then you can actually click multiple people so that they're not having to spend more time messaging people one by one. So I say you can start inviting friends to your party group now. If you haven't already, you can join here. Now, this is something else that I think is very important, is to make it as easy as you can for your host to find their links for their Facebook group and also their shopping link. But mostly their Facebook group, because I've noticed that I can invite my host, and come Sunday, no one's in the party, not even the host. And then when I reach out and I say, hey, did you get your invitation? And they never saw it. Or they'll join the party and then they can't find the group again. So I like to put their Facebook group in there and say, you can join here. This is also beneficial to put in there, because if you're not friends with the host, you can't directly invite them to the group. So it helps to give them the link so they can directly click on that link. And also throughout the week, if they forget how to get back to their party, they have the link there in their text that they can scroll back to. I tell them your shopping link is pinned to the top of your party group. Getting friends to join your party is the most important task this week. Typically, only 10% of friends that join your party will actually order, so invite everyone, no prejudging allowed. Take a look at the picture for the best way to invite friends. I have found that when hosts invite friends through private messages, their parties have a higher number of guests join, which means more guest orders, which means you get more free stuff. Check out the June host rewards, and then I update this every month. So this is a very cool tool if you don't know that this exists. So you can find this in marketing imagery. You could probably search host packet, but I find it by searching the month. So I would search June. And then you scroll down and there's a host packet for host rewards. There's a host packet for wedding parties. There's a host packet for shared rewards. So you can give your host whichever one, and you can just go in and copy the link and put it right into your messages. It goes through the party planner pages with the chart. It has everything about their rewards. It has the party planner with all of the questions here that says snap a picture of your results and send them to me. No one ever does this, but it's there. It's got the build your guest list if they want to use that. And then here's like the very helpful things that they would like. They're always curious to know what's my host offer for the month. So there's that. What's my guest being offered for ordering? So that's also in there. Things about recruiting with the pictures of the kits are in here, and everything about when you start in June, here's what you can earn. And the great thing about this is I didn't create this. This is on Pampered Chef marketing imagery for us to use. And I just stumbled upon it one day. Like I messaged Jennifer and Jessica, and I'm like, you know that packet thing? Like, I can't figure out how to get back to that. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, they didn't even know it was on there. So it's really cool. And then it's got this page where it's talking about the digital catalog and how to build your wish list. It even walks them through how to build a wish list, and then the link for viewing of a digital catalog. So if you don't give your host anything else, if you don't mail out packets, like, it's okay. You don't have to do that. But you can utilize things that Pampered Chef already gives us to make your life a lot easier. And it gives your host a lot more information than I can sit there and message them photos of the, all of this stuff separately. So it's all in one place. And I always say, let me know if you weren't able to open that link. Before we get kicked off, I would like for us to set a goal for your party so I can help you earn the most free. Tell me what items are on the top of your wish list. I like to ask a lot of questions at the end of my text on some of the days through the week, just to learn more about my host. And to kind of give me an idea of what is our goal for the party. So on Friday, it's just kind of another informative. If you haven't already, you'll want to create a Pampered Chef account. I used to send this closer to the end of the week, but I like sending it more at the beginning of the week because I had hosts asking me for my party updates throughout the week, which is totally fine. And I would find time to go find that. But I have found that hosts like to track their own party because they do get an email, but I don't think a lot of them realize that you can actually go in and like see your host dashboard and see the names of the people who've ordered and all of that good stuff. And they can watch their rewards grow. So I go through how it's important to use the same email that you gave me to create your party, because that's very important for it to link correctly. And then it talks about proceeding to your host dashboard. Again, I add in links wherever I can to make it easy. For your convenience, here is your link. That's their shopping link. Host tip, just like if we were at a live cooking show in your home, be sure to interact with your friends as they join, because it would be weird if you didn't. And as people order, shout out a thank you and tag your friends in the party. I will be sending a thank you to them via customer care text. So together we've got it covered. And a lot of my hosts they're good about doing that. They will thank the person, and then down in the comments, I'll shout out, thank you so much. So I feel better about, I'm not just asking everybody for money, and I'm not the one, thank you for your order. Thank you for your order. The host is actually doing that. And so that's a little more heartfelt to their friends that they're thanking them for their order to help them get rewards. And other friends in the party see that and they're like, oh, I want to order to help Susie earn her free kitchen shares too. So the second message on Friday, I have this goofy picture that I made. Place your order by Sunday night to be in the early bird prize drawing, because I do an early bird prize drawing. Tell them this is my sous chef in training, Rooster Roy, Every gift who places their order before the party starts on Monday will be entered into a drawing. The cutoff is Sunday night. I tell them that I'll be posting Roy and their party today, and that's in my template, so it will automatically post. If you post Roy on your personal page, I'm sure he will catch some attention. Here's some wording you can use because I'm all about making it easy for you this week. And I try to verbally tell them that, like, over and over. I'm all about making it easy for you this week. I don't want them to feel like it's going to take a ton of time out of their schedule to do this party. And I want them to know how easy it is to do a virtual party. And then I just give them some wording here. Again, I don't tell them just insert your link here, insert your link here. This is, again, automated. So where it says custom one, I have preset their link into that so that the Project Broadcast app will automatically send them their link for their Facebook page and their link for their shopping party. So all they have to do is just copy and paste this whole thing and post it in their party, making it super easy because I don't want them going and chasing their links. Don't make them go chase their links because they won't do it. They don't have time. Sunday, I have a Shop the Interactive catalog, kind of informative. A lot of people don't know we have the interactive catalog. So I say, do you know that we have an online interactive catalog? I give them the link that they can share with their friends. I also post in the party about that. And then I say, but if you have someone browsing the catalog, just remind them that they will need to order on your personal shopping link to give you credit. And then there again, I'm giving them their link. And then a little bit of a personal question. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What types of meals do your family enjoy eating? Are you a 5-course meal prepper, freezer, meal crock pot queen? Or are you a open the can and throw it all in one pot gal like me? And I get a lot of them responding to this, and that will tell you what kind of cook they are. And if they may be, so what I'll do is spin off of that. And like, if they say, oh girl, I got 6 kids, I ain't got time to be cooking a 5-course meal, then I know, okay, she needs a rock crock because she can cook everything in the microwave, So that kind of tells you about your host and what they might be interested in, what products that will benefit them the most. I also like to go and share recipes that I think would be good for their family. So on the recipe landing page, you can shop by 30-minute meals or whatever, if they have special diet in their family, and you can send them that too. And so you're kind of catering to your host and making it personal and learning more about them personally. And that makes them feel good when you try to learn about them. Tuesday, so I did go ahead.
You are going to share this with us, right, in the Nicholas page?
Yeah. So this whole document.
This has been, I'm over here writing everything down as fast as I can because these are great, and I'm in love with the Canva. But it is a 30-minute call tonight, so we need to kind of
let's scroll quickly.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. So Tuesday, I do skip Monday. I don't send them every single day. I've got pictures that they post. Fun facts, I insert like recruiting things. On Wednesday, I've got a fun post that they can post in there. That's a really good engagement photo. Oh, and then I do on Wednesday say, let's do a pulse check. How are you feeling about your party? What can I do to make it better for you and your guests? There's a picture again about their rewards, telling them about their, if they get parties booked. And then I say, who do you know that loves Pampered Chef? So again, question at the end of the text. On Friday, I post this picture, and then I tell them all about, I give them words that they can send out to personal guests and tell them, please don't feel bashful to send this, just reminding them that your party's going. On Saturday, I do another snippet about being a consultant. I have the host dashboard link here again, and the link where they can learn about the kids. I ask them to post this because I always extend it to Sunday. So they'll post that, and they'll have some wording that they can post there. And then Monday, there's my thank you picture that I like to put in there, thanking them again for the show. telling them that their posting has ended, but we can leave their shopping link open. And I always allow my hosts to extend their party if they would like and leave their link open. And then I tell them if they're ready to place their host order, they can log in, and I tell them how to do that. And then I made a video about how to apply their rewards, because that was another thing that they had trouble doing. So yes, I will share this whole document. Sorry, I love to I get wordy. But I'll share this whole document on the org page. It'll have all the links. If you need any help creating like the Canva, I've got that template where I've created that. So I can help anyone do that if they would like.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping by the live. Don't mind me. I hope everyone has a great Monday and a great week, and we will see you all soon.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, Jess, I think you can stop the recording now.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that.
Okay.
I gotta find the button. Let's see.